Oh, going to be attempting to bend some bolts here, 5/16 inch. If it'll focus, doesn't look like it's going to focus, but by 8 inch. And these are just grade twos, so they're nothing too difficult. We'll show you the first bolt here. I have no clue how many I'm going to be able to do. They come in packs of 6 here. So go ahead and show that it's metal. I'm not going to do this with every one, but I figured I'd at least do it with one of them here. Show the thickness of the bolt. And what I'll be using here to protect my hands are just, I did pre-wrap these, one's for the head of the bolt, and then the other for the other side. Um, so it's just suede material, 2 wraps. So I am going to chalk my hands. And I'm sorry, I'll probably try to figure out a better way to film this. Um, this webcam doesn't work the greatest. So it's better than nothing. But I figured I would try to use my phone, but I didn't know if it'd let me turn it the other way. So just go ahead, start the timer here. Start with the first bolt. I did do one for practice, so I have bent one so far. So then this is what it looks like when you put that on there. What I'm going to do is as many of them as I can. I'm going to try to crush them down barehanded there. See, so I got a little bit more on it. The graphics. This isn't a video. No, no, no game. Just figured out. In the past, I'd done a few live streams with some steel bending, so I figured I would at least do a few here and there. So that's what I was planning to do. So we got one down. Here's our next one. And it's just the same thing, the 5/16 bolt. Hey, I played Recca today. I actually got through Recca, and but I used save states, but I got through it. But no, that game is crazy, dude. It does have an ending though in the normal mode. All right. Right, crush this one down barehanded with the left hand. Here we go, second one. Put a little bit more chalk on it. Yeah, Rekka is a good game, dude. Yeah. So without save states, I couldn't get past the second stage, but I figured out there's a way to cheese that boss. You just hide out in the corner. But I didn't know that. I figured that out today. Number three. Three. Yeah, might have to redo these wraps. I knew this probably wouldn't work, especially with the threads. See, now this one's starting to give me problems too. There we go. Is that four? Yep, four. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Yeah, I've kind of tried to think of something I could do with these after I bin these. I don't know. Try to do something with them. It seems like such a waste. Try to keep them in like groups of five here so I can keep track of. 5. I think that's what I'll do. I'll try to keep them in tiles of five here. I don't know how many more I'm gonna get. Guess we'll find out. Still feels okay, but might redo the wraps here. Just 6. Not for these. I don't. I've never had the bolts. I've had the threads snap off. I've never had the bolts snap in half. The bolts are normally pretty tough to snap. I need to get some liquid chalk. It's annoying having that. It's powdered chalk is annoying. Number 7 here. If I can get this wrap. There we go. Let's with these wraps a little bit. Starting to feel here. Get this one done, then I'll mess with it. I feel like these are like very weird sometimes. Sometimes the material doesn't feel consistent. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave this one. This one feels okay. Let's just redo this one. So I have to make it so that it goes over the head of the bolt. So I have to use a different size object to wrap it around. That's the only thing that when I bend steel like this, it's kind of boring because of the wrapping aspect of it. Let's hope the other one's okay. All right, number 7. Feels better there. Wait, wrap reconfiguration. Yeah, no, it is. So it's just the nature of the beast. Like it's a necessary evil because the wrap is vital. You don't have the wrap, you're probably going to damage your hands a little bit. I mean, I do bend the 1/4 inch barehanded. but it is very hard on the hands, obviously. Okay, so eight, this would be nine. I guess 10. Yep. It's 10. I'm gonna try the way I've been doing it. I've been the bolt head. I've been bending on the left hand. Let's try the opposite way. Let's see how it feels. Might be switching back. All right, it felt fine. So it doesn't really matter which side I do it from. Okay, we might have to redo this one. Can you do wood chopping or those? So no, I would like to. I just don't have an area to do any of that. No, you're not wrong. That is it's a good workout. I guess I could do it outside, but people might be like, "What's this guy doing?" Okay, this will be 12. Yeah, man. Yeah, the wrapping here is it gives you the most problems when you're doing this many bends. If you're doing just normal bends, this isn't bad. Okay, this one's giving me problems. I think that's good. Oh, dang it. Yeah, you gonna fix this? Sorry. I knew these bolt heads. I thought about cutting the bolt heads off, but then I don't know. Maybe I still will. Okay, somehow that got pushed in there. Sorry, I gotta fix this. Technical difficulty here. Yeah, somehow that rubber band's done. Yeah, see, it just got pushed in there. All right, gotta rewrap it again. This whole bag of rubber band. For at least a few more. There we go. All right, number 12. Well, that one's all weird. You'll see it's like off big time. So you'll see how off that is. How that compared to that, you don't want that. Yes. No, I'm not. I mean, I'm not trying to speed run it. It's just a timer, just to show the time. So, now, when you do this bare hand, you definitely want to make sure that it's in the right position on your hand. Okay, it's doing it again. Oh my gosh, we might just have to wrap the. This is gonna be boring. Piece of crap, dude. Son of a beast. God dang it, that's gonna irritate me. I gotta think of a better way to do this. Cause see what's happening there? Can you see it? It's like bunching up and pushing it in there. There's gotta be a better way. This is just too slow. I mean, it is better, but it's too slow. Nobody wants to sit here and watch me wrap these things. Because now I have to unwrap this thing. It takes too long. And it's because I might just end up cutting the bolt heads off. I mean, does it really matter? I don't think it does. Some people do. They think it's got to show the whole that it's a bolt. But it's like, I don't know. I think what I'll do is I'll turn this around. Either that or use this other wrap. It's the inner wrap. Try that. Make sure we use the side that is smooth. This first. It was working good. Dude, these rubber bands are garbage. They keep breaking. See, another one broke, dude. These are crap. Broke. All right, let's see how many we get out of this one. One more and we'll have 15. 15 down. Um, this is kind of funny here. They screwed up, dude. Check this bolt out. It's got a round head to it. Can you see that? That's odd. I wonder if it's let's hope it's the same strength. Let's hope it's not some crazy, it's gonna mess my wrap up. Okay, there we go. All right, let's see how this weird bolt is. Doesn't feel any different. Just a little bit. Yeah, there's also got these little chunks of chalk left. Yeah, now set 17. Yep, 17. Actually, this one's already open. Yeah, I might be done doing that barehanded. Starting to hurt a little bit. Hey, how's it going? No, it doesn't look like Prime's in here yet. He may is he is Prime is he streaming? He might be streaming. No, I'm not speed running. Not tonight. I'm just happy I'm still able to do this. It's been a while since I've tried like a steel bending marathon. These bolts aren't too tough. What do we got there? Is that 20? Yeah, I think it's 20. Yep. Put them in groups of 5 here so I can somewhat keep track of them. I'll be happy if I get to 30. Twenty-one. Who bought that, dude? When I heard that that was a thing, I didn't know that. I was like, "What is this? Why?" Yeah, I don't know. I just got into this one day. It's kind of addicting once you do it. It's a lot of leverage. Starting to slow down a little. Try. Let's see if the left hand work better over here. The left hand's the one starting to slow down a little bit. Three.
making those bends.
I do no way. It don't feel easy. Trust me, it kind of hurt, especially this index finger, because the bolt when I go to bend, it's pressing right here on this knuckle, so it puts a lot of pressure there. That's what's starting to get a little bit a little tender, a little bit. 5, I think. Like I said, I'll be surprised if I make it to 30. I'll be happy. I can't remember what my record is for these 5/16 pulls. I can't remember how many of these I've bent before. Normally, my hands start getting blisters, and it forces me to stop. So far, so good. Blistered yet. Like 6. Why? Hey, why do you know so much about that community? Was that a rabbit hole that you went down? I guess don't they have like a convention and everything? All right, here we go. Come on. It felt like that one was funny. Too bad. 27. Luckily, these packs are only about $3 a piece for 6 bolts. No, it's never. It's just blisters, dude. I don't have any blisters right now, but no, that's typically what stops me when I'm doing these as many bends as I can get. 28. Oh, hands. So I just dropped a little chunk of chalk I had and it just broke. Oh well. 29. Pretty actually starting to sweat now. Got 30, 30 down. Let me check my hands over here. Everything looks all right. No blisters. All right, we'll keep going. Go grab a drink of water real fast. I'm a bit thirsty. Won't take me long. Crap, this is 3/8. I don't want those. I tried a 3/8 bolt. I couldn't get it. It was a little bit too strong. Too strong for now. 30. Is that 32? He's 32. 33. Oh man. Yeah, we're at 33 now. I don't know if I'll be able to reach 40. Maybe, but I don't know. My index finger, I'm starting to feel it. 34? 35. 36. Felt way different. That one felt easy. Feel like maybe some of these are like there's no consistency to these sometimes. 37. Yeah, well, I don't, it's probably more. I think it's like hands, because it's definitely like my index finger is what it's like. It's actually starting to go a little bit numb right there. It's a lot of pressure on the end or pointer finger, not index. I've been calling it index finger for. Well, actually, isn't it? Yeah, it's your index. Yeah, it's your pointer finger, index finger. I think. I think it's both names, but I'm not the smartest guy. All right, let's get 40 here. I'll try to get a couple more for good measure. Let's see if I can get them. It's number 40. Try just a couple more. These wraps are all messed up. But they did pretty well after I had to mess with them a few times, but for the most part, these wraps did okay. I don't know if I'll be able to get this one. I'm pretty worn out now. All right, come on, let's get them. Let's do one more. I feel like I got one more in me. Try one. It would give it 42. So this one here is 41. All right, there we go. 42. Okay, so I'll just kind of show you these wraps here so you can see um, they're just suede. So there's no metal or anything like that in here. So we got one wrap. In my timer here. We are bam, there we go. Thank you. So here's the other wrap. Of course, this one stayed wrapped the entire time. This one gave us some good this one worked pretty well. Okay, I'm gonna have to break this rubber band here. can figure out how to hold it in front of the camera. Same thing. And I'm going to try to point this camera down so you can see a lot of bands here on the floor. See if I can get this. Okay, so you can see them there. There's our piles of bolts. So five in a pile here. So is that one on camera? Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and then two. So 42. We got 42 of them. Um, I got blisters on my feet. No, so I feel like I might have a blister in the palm of my hand. It might form up later, but I think I caught it in time. So I think we're good. I don't think I'll have any blisters. Um, my left index finger, pointer finger might be a little sore, but I think for the most part is okay. But yeah, like I said, these are just these packs of bolts I get from Menard. They're cheap. They're like 289 or something for this. It's a 6 pack of bolts. So they're not the strongest bolt, but they're good for this. You know, I'm not looking to spend $9 million on a little hobby that I do. So they do the job, and it's a lot of leverage, and yeah, I think it was good to do this. Um, I was kind of iffy on if I'd do this again. I had done this in the past, and it did okay. Um, so I might continue to do this every so often, just to see, where I'm at with the what do you call it? Man, I can't figure out this camera. It's like I got to go the opposite way of what I think it would be. But no, it's good. It's good to do this every once in a while. There was a span of time where I kept bending as many as I could, and it can get expensive. You know, if you're going through 40 some odd bolts every time you do this, it's yeah. So sometimes I'll just do just moderate training session, and then like today I did this. So this is probably something I'll do here and there. Um, and just explain it a little bit. If you got any questions, feel free to ask. I'll try to explain it as best I can, but there's a lot of other people out there that do this hobby that are much better at it than I am. But I have learned a little bit over the short span of time that I've been doing this. But I did want to do some more forearm stuff today, but just kind of ran out of time today. So, and my forearms are kind of beat up anyway, so I think this was good to kind of just do something different for a little bit. Um, it's kind of this hobby is kind of it's kind of strange. It's kind of um an old time strongman thing. The 60D nails, I think, were the thing that started it. I think I could be wrong, but that's kind of an old strongman feat is to bend a 60D nail. But those are expensive. I did find them cheap. I think one time I got 120 nails um, for like $30, but I don't know if that was a mistake because the last time I went and checked, it was like $90 for the same thing. I was like, I'm not spending that on it. But so I've thought about going to the wall climbing gym, but it's like it'd be just some other thing to spend money on. So I've kind of you're not wrong, it would be fun, but it's like it would just be another more money out of my pocket, you know. But maybe one of these days I'll check it out. I do have a rope. You probably saw that. It's under my couch there. I have a climbing rope. I haven't got to get it out for a while because of the weather. But a rock climbing wall, I've never done that. So, But I think that's going to be it for now. It's good to just get a quick video in here tonight. So, like I said, the plan is I think I'll do a couple reaction videos of some forearm workouts some people posted, but I'm going to research it more because I don't want to have somebody get upset with me, like using their video, I guess. Um, I don't know. I know there's a usage act, which means you're okay to do it, but I just want to research it a little more before I do it. And then the horror movie night, I want to do that as well. With the what is it, the public domain horror movies. I would like to find one that we could watch. Some of you guys had said you'd be interested in that. Um, so I think it'd be cool to do. Um, so thanks everybody for tuning in. You have a good night as well, and we'll see you tomorrow with some some more games. Make me complain. I'm not for sure what I'm going to play tomorrow yet. Um, there were a few I need to go back to, I think, if I remember correctly. But we'll figure it out tomorrow. So thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you soon. Have a good evening.